Yesterday we had up to 6 sidecars on the grid, but a couple of those sidecars were all also involved in the Mini Moto, the miniature road racing, which is the bucket racing, so that's why they're not here. I don't think it's from mechanical failure, I think it's just their people have had the day off work or whatever to come racing for a day, and we've still got 4 out here now. At the moment we had a spinner on the first race today, but they are back out there. That was the bike number 555, I think was the spinner, so they're now back out there. So these are 5-lap races. Yesterday I think for the sidecars we had 4-lap races, and if I flick through here I have my sheet of qualifying times. I'm not actually sure whether the qualifying times here were qualifying times or whether they're off the last grid. Sometimes, yeah, I suspect it's the qualifying times yesterday, but already that lead bike there, the number 8 machine, Tom Henson and William Hopkins, who oddly qualified 3rd yesterday. They've got a good 200 metre lead. I saw the 555 bike take away there, and also the number 46 bike was a bit slow off the line, but the 555 bike still having a good battle. In fact, if I look over there, I can see just one bike. It looked like one bike. They were that tight coming into that Toyota corner. So right now, coming along to the start-finish line, we have Tom Henson there. Tom Henson crosses the line with William Hopkins there in first place, real tight for second there. The 555 machine and the 46 machine, there's probably a bike or 2 bike lengths between them, so the 555 changes position there. Corbin Robinson, and Corbin's passenger is Theo Manley. They go through there in 2nd place, and we've got Max Miller and Samuel Cumming there in 3rd place. I don't have a split time on the screen, but certainly it is very, very close. In fact, they've closed up there. I said it was a bike length between them. It's now the 555 bike machine on the on that left-hander, going around the outside and taking 2nd position on the track, and this fight's going to keep on going there. The next machine, 46, has tried to go wide there and get up the side, but they've tucked him behind. But it looks like the 555 bike is just that little bit faster. It's edging away there on what we call turn 2 here at Manfeild. The sidecar's doing the reverse direction to the normal, and the reverse direction what we're doing for the rest of the day. They are running in the anti-clockwise direction. So fastest lap, Tom Henson goes through there, 1:02.089. What did we have in qualifying? Quickest lap was a 1 minute and 4:88. So still this great battle going on for 2nd place. 55 holds them off. 46 goes across the line, and way back further down the line is Joshua Clark, and Joshua Clark's got Ryan French doing the passengering. So the battle is on for 2nd and 3rd place as we come off the front straight, and the 555 bike was faster, but that 46 is starting to come along there and gain quite a bit of ground. They're trying to run around the outside. They need to get up, at least up the side, so they have the inside line. That hasn't happened, so they tuck in behind that and follow the 555 machine, just 1.5 bike lead. Ah, look at that! The rear end licks loose, and then the front end says a bit of a fight with the tar seal. So they've lost probably 40-50 metres on that. That's a shame, but definitely that shows you they're pushing it absolutely to the limit, as you're supposed to do in racing. That's what the story is, but sometimes the actual corners quite sharp. That's actually a right angle corner. If you go onto Google Earth, you can have a look at that turn 3 here at Manfeild, and it's a full 90-degree corner. It certainly doesn't look from anywhere except out of space. It is cambered a bit, but that was quite an impressive slide. Even though at the pace that would have been happening, it still would have required a little, maybe extra strength underwear, I suspect. And I would have been having some fun on the bike. It's good to see that, and certainly that's the sort of style that we've seen when the race was wet earlier on today. Looking out there, 2 laps to go, and the lead bike is coming round that Toyota corner and coming onto the front straight, and that is Tom Henson and Tom Henson, and it is Tom Henson and William Hopkins. Last place goes across the start-finish line, Joshua Clark and Ryan French. So the white flag is now out. This is the final lap of the 2021 National Secondary School's Mini Moto Grand Prix. A big thank you for all those people that have stood out there in the weather conditions, especially today, the flag marshals, the people that have picked up transponders. A reminder too, transponders have got to be returned. Most of the people will be pulled up in pit lane. If they've finished a race, they come off pit lane and get them taken off them. But there may be people in that out in the field that have not even got onto the track, needs to return their transponders. So here we go, the lead bike comes down the start finish line, and so the lead bike here, Tom Henson, has gone through there. In fact, that's not the lead bike. Lead bike's already gone through and taken the checkered flag, it looks like. No, 1 lap to go, 5 lap races today. Oh, I should get up to speed before I get on the motorway. Sorry folks, been thinking about a whole lot of things. The battle goes on for second place. We saw this fun beforehand, and it looks like to me 46 has got back after that quite decent sort of wobble a couple of laps earlier. 46 has got back. That's Max Miller's got back in front of Corbin Robertson. There is the checkered flag for the final race of the day. Tom Henson and Tom's passenger William Hopkins takes the win. So I'm looking out for that battle there coming into Toyota, and it looks like the 555 machine is ahead of the 46. These have been chopping and changing. 46 closes right up. There was about 10 bike lengths, sidecar lengths, and now it's down to about 2 or 3. They're coming along, dragging down the front straight. The sensible thing would be get in behind and grab the slipstream sometimes, but it looks like that's not going to happen, and that 555 machine has the legs. A big thank you for Collingwood from Ctas to come down from the Waikato to live stream this. He's been a big fan of this Mini Moto Grand Prix, and all the crew that have made this happen, all those, especially in the times at the moment, just getting the motivation to get ahead and look forward and plan for an event when it could be taken all away from us. I think that's real spectacular. I've certainly enjoyed my last day and a half here commentating, and just being out and about and seeing a bit of the countryside. I did travel a couple of weeks ago, but it's great to see an event like this going on, and long may it live. I hope next year we'll be back to a lot more normality, and we'll be back to the full-size grids we had 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 years. This is about the 6th or 7th year that I remember this running. So thank you very much folks, and don't forget transponders to be returned.